Hey everyone, this is Schleicher from Gaming Trend and Tabletop Throwdown, and I'm here with Brandan, and he's from Brain Games, and we're going to talk about Reef Encounter, a kids game for 5 and up, and it looks like a bit of a fishing game, but it's really about not getting eaten.
Yes. Very similar to the classic children's playground game, Sharks and Minnows. We have the sharks that want to eat the minnows, basically. These are the player's fish in each player's color, blue, green, red, and yellow. And these are the predator fish that are trying to eat them. So there are 2 ways to win this game. If you are the last fish standing, so if your color is the only fish still on the board, you win. Or if you get your fish all the way over to the other side of this line here. So the nice fish start on one side, the mean fish start on the other. All right? So this would be a rather difficult setup for 4 players. You can switch the number of predators you use. There's different sizes. We could have done this, and you can play with 3 or 4 is what we recommend. So if you wanted an easier game, this would be a much friendlier setup for beginners. Once we have the predators set up, we take turns adding our minnows to the board until we have an agreed upon number. You must all have the same number of fish, but you don't have to play with all of them. We could play with 2, or we could play with 3. My personal favorite is 3 fish for every color. So once you got it set up, you're going to take turns rolling the dice. Every turn, you will roll both dice, and then you will move both fish. Now, fish, doesn't matter if they're nice or they're mean, they only move forward, up, or down, okay? And you can never move your opponent's fish up or down. So that means you can move your own fish, and you can move your predator fish forward, up, or down, but you can only move your opponent's fish forward, all right? So, if you can move a fish, you must. So I could do something here. If I'm the red player, I could have maybe moved him up and him forward to try to get him away from these bigger predators and move my opponent towards their mouth. So that's it. Then the next player rolls the dice. If you get a predator fish, you're going to move the predator forward and then the fish shown. If for some reason you are blocked in, so let's say these blue fish all have fish in front of them, and I roll a blue fish, let's say it's like this. So they're totally locked in. You just skip that color. If it can't move, no problem, just skip it. We keep going until one player has crossed the line or all the other players have been eaten, in which case the game is over and we declare a winner.
So fairly simple game for...
We say 5 and up.
5 and up, and like 15 minutes or so?
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes. It really depends on the player. Let me see what we say on the box. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Some kids will spend a lot of time thinking about their choices, and some will just play real quick. But.
And 2 to 4 players?
2 to 4 players, yeah.
Cool.
You always play with all 4 color fish because even when it's not your turn, you can move the 3rd and 4th colors. But yeah, 2 to 4 players.
And how much does this retail for?
This is not quite out yet, but it's around $22. It should be out in August.
Looks good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.